Welcome to Jurisedge Academy's YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss important weekly legal news from 2nd May to 7th May 2022. In first important news, the Supreme Court has had important findings on the vaccine mandates in India. The court has held that the vaccine mandates are not proportionate. In the case of Jacob Pulyal versus Union of India, the Supreme Court was hearing a challenge made by Dr. Jacob Pulyal with respect to mandatory vaccination in India. So the Supreme Court has made important observations stating that no individual can be forced to get vaccinated and the right to bodily integrity of a person under Article 21 of the Constitution includes a right to refuse vaccination. The court has said that personal autonomy of an individual involves the right of an individual to determine how they should live their own life, which consequently encompasses the right to refuse to undergo any medical treatment in the sphere of individual health. However, it is important to note that these observations were made in light of the Delta variant, and the court found that the state has not presented enough evidence to show that unvaccinated people had a tendency to spread the virus more than people who were vaccinated. Therefore, the court has said that persons who are keen to not be vaccinated on account of personal belief or preferences can avoid vaccination without anyone physically compelling them to be vaccinated. However, if there is a likelihood of individuals spreading the infection to other people or contribution to mutation, then in that case, the state may have a legitimate aim to provide for mandatory vaccination as long as the restrictions are reasonable and proportionate to the object which is sought to be fulfilled. In second important news, the Supreme Court has made observations with respect to the exercise of contempt jurisdiction. The court has held that a court exercising contempt jurisdiction cannot enlarge the scope of the relief claimed. In the case of Kangaroo Industries versus Janinder Jain, the Supreme Court has held that a court exercising contempt jurisdiction cannot enlarge the scope of relief claimed in the main proceedings. However, the court clarified that the plaintiff can take recourse to other proceedings for appropriate relief, including for anti-suit injunction in respect of foreign jurisdiction or simpliciter injunction. In third important news, the Supreme Court has directed trial courts to prefer virtual recording of testimonies of victims of child trafficking cases. In the case of Santosh Vishwanath Shinde versus Union of India, the Supreme Court has directed the trial courts to give preference to recording of evidence of children at the remote point through video conferencing, especially in those child trafficking cases which have been identified to be pending before them. Lastly, the Supreme Court has said that states cannot deviate from substantive legitimate expectation induced by it. In the case of State of Bihar and others versus Shyamanand Mishra, the Supreme Court was hearing a challenge made with respect to the recruitment conditions in the state of Bihar, in which case the court has applied the doctrine of legitimate expectation and said that if the government authority induced an expectation which was substantive, the upsetting of that expectation through departure from the expected course of action in the absence of compelling public interest would be so unfair that it would amount to abuse of power. With this, we have come to the conclusion of our weekly legal update. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.